corner. In it goes. Tar's header and in. It really didn't take long for Bayern Munich. 5 minutes into this game, 95 minutes of the Club World Cup, we finally have the first goal. Bouet. It's quickening up from Bayern. Kimmich into Coman. And now Bouet! And Bayern do put breathing space between themselves and Auckland now. And the scoreboard has another notch against it.
They've talked so much about the sacrifice to be here and the dream to play these stars.
Elise behind Kane. Stanisic trying to race onto it. Pavlovic. Drop of the shoulder. Here's Thomas Müller and Kane. And followed in by Elise. Well, Müller might have had his moment. Wasn't to be. Kane couldn't get his. But Michael Elise. I think the danger for Auckland City here is having conceded twice very quickly. It might even be 3. Come on! Yeah, it's 2 for him. It is 4 for Bayern Munich. And where are the heads at of Auckland City now? 3 goals in very quick succession. Well out of your picture, Manuel Neuer is on the edge of the centre circle. He has had nothing to do in this game. That's a nice delivery, brilliant goal. And it's Thomas Müller. Well, there won't be many more of those in a Bayern Munich shirt. But the farewell starts as so often it has continued. There's Bouet. Now Elise. Again, it's the footwork that's so fantastical. It's the goal that's even better. That's got to be the pick of the lot from the first half. Michael Elise. Neuer, good reactions from him. He was there first. Probably just glad to have something to do.
Good vision from Ju. But again, Auckland need these fresh legs now.
Gnabry, here's Musiala. Brilliant. And it is 7. And a side scores 7 for the first time at the FIFA Club World Cup. And all its previous issues as well. A pause for Musiala. Steps up and scores. No hero's moment for Connor Tracy. And Jamal Musiala now puts himself on a hat-trick, the third player. Given away, hat-trick for Jamal Musiala. It is 9 for Bayern, 3 for Musiala since coming on as a substitute in the second half.
Again, the beauty of this competition, seeing a variation of all types of teams and styles of play.
As now goes for the near post. Will it come back to Gnabry? Gnabry will lift it up, and there is Müller, and there is 10. Double figures for Bayern Munich.
And there's Lino quickly dispossessed. It's Hakimi again for PSG. Desiree Doué, and still PSG work the situation for the shot and the goal. Fabian Ruiz, and the first blood is taken by the European champions.
Yeah, it was sharp, but it's your man, the main man on the ball in the penalty area to get a strike away.
Kvaratskhelia for PSG. Want to pick out the pass. They're in again. Money doubled by Paris Saint-Germain. And having had a chance seconds early to make it 1-1, now Vitinha makes it 2-0, and PSG now are in total charge of this first game in Group B. Vitinha, controller of play. Zaire Emery, that's a great ball dropped in here. Hakimi, right across the face. It comes Mbai's way for Paris Saint-Germain. And now the shot! And that is the final punctuation mark for Paris Saint-Germain. A third goal against the 10 of Atletico Madrid. Lee Kang-in for Paris Saint-Germain. It's Lee to make it 4. To round off a champion display by the European champions, Paris Saint-Germain. And goodness me, what a statement win this is. As the whistle ends the game, called on full time. 4-0, Rob.
Swept in well by Tevez, and there is the opening goal. Botafogo have the lead, and it's Jair Cunha. He's not played a match since April. He's been sorely missed too with MLS. Here's Arthur. Coutinho's ball in, and it's a really good jump, and it's 2-0 for Botafogo. What a well-placed header from their top scorer. So Rusnak with the out-swinger, they're all queuing up. Just about flicked away. Kept alive by Rothrock. That header deflects, and in it goes! And Seattle Sounders are back in the game again.
Yeah, Cucurella reads it though, it's not quick enough.
Stepping into the midfield, Mark Cucurella. Very well done. That's very well done as well by Nicholas Jackson. Pedro Neto, is this the chance? It's Neto. Sends one defender on the floor and finds the bottom corner. Pedro Neto. The Premier League brilliance shines through here in Atlanta. Palmer has Neto near him, has Delap making a run as well, goes untracked. Delap sends in an early cross, they're not ready at the back for LA, and ghosting in is Enzo Fernandez. One of the superstars of this Chelsea side.
We're going to see him again at this Club World Cup. Fingers crossed. Antonio Blanco. Great delivery in! Superb finish! Miguel Merentiel gives Boca Juniors lift-off in Miami. Towards leg post and Costa. And it's in! It's 2! It's Rodrigo Battaglia. 2 goals in quick succession as Boca Juniors bounce. It's delight for Di Maria. And how cool was that? In the pulsating heat of Miami, Angel Di Maria is the coolest customer in town.
These sides, Boca Juniors and Al Ahly from the first game, the Egyptian champions, good sides.
Boca's corner, and the header is in! Otamendi drags Benfica back on level terms again. It's his 8th goal of the season for the club.
Inside to Jorginho. Jorginho threads it further forward to Asqueta. Valera to the byline. Crosses put deep towards the back post. Arujo back in! And the deadlock is broken! Georgian de Arrascaeta! Of course it's him! Flamengo leads in Philadelphia! Lucas driving forward now. Cross towards the back post. Varela will keep it in play. Jorginho, spitting pass as a strike, it's gorgeous! Luis Araujo with a stunning strike. Flamengo have the 2-0 lead now.
River's doing a really good job defensively when they do lose the ball of closing down all the options that Urawa have.
That's Sansuono. Axel Cunha, it's a lovely ball in, and there's the opening goal. Put away by Facundo Colidio. What service, what a header, and River are off to a flying start.
It was a lovely little passage of play, starting on the right-hand side, switching the play to the left. If you look at the numbers in the box, there's two really sprinting into the box to get their head on the end of the cross. Header giving the goalkeeper no chance whatsoever. The precision on the cross was excellent. Timing of the run was excellent. In between the two defenders of Urawa Reds. Now this is an uphill mountain for Urawa to climb against a very talented River squad.
Meta. And it was by Naganuma. Bruce, he's challenging for it. In he goes again. Brave header. And there's a real collision here. The ball goes in to make it 2-0. But straight away, the teammates there have called for the medical staff to come on. Matsuo will step up to confront Franco Armani to get his team back in the game again. And it's game on again in Seattle because Yusuke Matsuo kept his nerve. The Urawa fans delighted. It's back to 2-1.
Their size on attacking set pieces. Haven't seen too many today.
Yeah, this is their first quarter of the match.
There you go.
Cunha's outswinger. Oh, and there's the header! And they made it count. Set piece perfection from River Plate. They now lead by 3-1.
Well, I think that's where you'd credit Ulsan because they're narrow and they're compact.
Here he is now. Artesales finds the ball to fellow Brazilian. He's Raiders. And that time, it will stand. Bafamba Bastille have arrived in Orlando, Florida. And they have finally found their opening goal of the FIFA Club World Cup.
Oliver Torres in for Monterrey. Oh, the goal! At 39, it had to be Sergio Ramos. Captain, talisman, leader, the man who's won the lot. Asllani, and clipped in really cleverly here for Inter. Martinez to level. There's the captain, and there is Inter parity after 42 minutes. Their main man of their own, Lautaro Martinez, to make it 1-1 in the Pasadena Rose Bowl.
Otherwise, he's only started 2 FA Cup games in Manchester City colours. Here's Doku, great acceleration. Might sit up here for Foden. And Savinho, not fully clear by the keeper. And Phil Foden is in to score inside 2 minutes. It's his first goal in 20 games for club and country. Another good set piece, and this time to finish is Jeremy Doku. He scored for Belgium against Wales 9 days ago. That was his first goal in 19 games for club and country.
Gonzalo Garcia, cleverly done by the youngster, and now the counter could be on. Vinicius Jr. plays it through to Valverde, pokes it on for Rodrigo. Danger here for Al Hilal, and Real take the lead. 21-year-old Gonzalo Garcia gives Real the lead in the Miami Heat. Removes a few items from the penalty area, that is. Ruben Neves against Thibaut Courtois. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And Al Hilal are level, and on the balance of things, they absolutely deserve that. Mr. Reliable from the spot for his country. Mr. Reliable on the...
Nene trying to dance around the defender. Drops it back to Zolsbacher. Glock fakes the shot. Glock on the right! Pick that one out! Oscar Glock with a glorious finish. It'll be Gonzalez. Wow! That is some way for CF Pachuca to come out of the severe weather delay. Nene. Great feet, had the crowd oohing and ahhing. Bidstrup crosses in, headed down! It's Karim Onisivu, the super sub! Salzburg lead again!
Thuram uses Conceição. Thuram, it's intricate from Juventus, and that's a teasing ball in. Brilliant header. Pinpoint from Colomwani, and Juventus have needed 10 minutes to get on the score sheet, rising high, and it's a brilliant start for the Italians. Juventus forward, that's nice. Here's Yildiz. Might come back to him, not quite, although poor defending that from Aline, and then possible player down, not to be. Here's Conceição. Conceição! Well, he kept it alive. Annual tournaments. Real Madrid, who were held earlier today by Al Hilal. Here's Thuram. Little dance from Yildiz. Oh, what a goal! The bright young Juventus talent does it again. .90 left of the first half then, and Thuram might have put through Colomwani. This could be 4. It is 4. Well, he started the scoring at the beginning of the first half, and he's going to end it as well. Left initially by Kalulu. Now run on through for Conceição. Kalulu continues his run. Conceição might not need him. He doesn't need him. No, it's wonderful from Francisco Conceição.
Got that call good in the end, the yellow card for Vega.
Moreno with the ball in. It's flicked on and into the back of the net. We have our first goal in Group A. And it's an own goal. Abu Ali, I think it was, with the header. And Palmeiras lead.
That's a good ball in, and Al Ali trying to keep it high line.
In the end, Zizo.
Well played.
Here comes Palmeiras and a real chance. Lopez clean free. Chance to make it 2 for Palmeiras. Still going Lopez. Makes it 2. Goal. Superbly taken by the Argentinian. He doubles Palmeiras' lead.
That is textbook counter-attack right there.
Samu Ajihawa steps up. Scores!
Lucky man, because Oscar Ostari went the right way down to his right-hand side, and he got a big hand on it to try and help the likes of Inter Miami when they go forward.
Allende. There's the overlap. Back inside! Segovia! Lionel Messi for Inter Miami to step up to put them 2-1 up. Lionel Messi! Bang! It's marvellous! It's magical! It's Messi!
By his standards, that was a simple chance. Serbo, now Simeone. Atletico come again. Back goes Bell. Simeone for Barrios! It's a terrific finish. Atletico have the lead here. Their first goal at the Club World Cup. And it was fired home by Pablo Barrios.
You could replace De La Vega or Rosnak, whichever.
Atletico work this corner short. Alvarez now to Paul. Marcos Llorente! Off the bar and down again, and then put in to make it 2. And Axel Witsel, just off the bench, doubles their lead. The 4 goals went past All Black in their first match. That really is a rarity. Atletico's defence is usually so good. Vargas. Turned down towards Rothrock. Oh, the snapshot is put away by Rosnak. And just like that, Seattle show their character once again. They aren't going away without... Marcos Llorente with the throw for Atletico. In towards Servo. Came off Bell. Barrios put away by Pablo Barrios. 2 for him and 3 for Atletico Madrid.
Botafogo doing well just to not commit in the challenge. They're making the presence felt against Doué. They're closing the road maybe at times, shutting the door on him, but they're not making challenges.
Forward by Marlon Freitas, and now here goes Igor Jesus. He's in on goal, and they lead. Wow! Advantage South America in this clash of intercontinental champions.
Here comes Angel Di Maria and scores at last for Benfica. 52 minutes they've waited to break down Auckland City, who have resisted for as long as they possibly can.
And Arsenal let him leave early without any financial consequences of terminating his contract. As the ball goes towards the back post, the header's won by Leo Pereira. Chelsea able to clear it away, and there's a lucky ricochet into the path of Pedro Neto. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper Rossi. Pedro Neto! 2-2 for Pedro Neto at the Club World Cup. The amount of corners that go near post and are cleared by the first man, so frustrating. Wesley goes outside to Gerson. He'll float one in, looking for Plata, who knocks it down with a head! And there's the finish! Bruno Henrique! Listen to the noise inside Lincoln Financial Field.
The Auckland City defender and forward of Benfica.
Nice little touch. Pavlidis, brilliant footwork, fantastic goal from their star man. And Auckland City's second half resistance does not last anywhere near as long as they did in the first half. A big relief to Benfica.
Referee just having a little look, but
it's a deep corner this time. Towards Bruno Henrique, and it's turned in. Flamengo have turned it around.
Di Maria, and so often Orgenes goes on the outside. Di Maria eventually chooses to use him, and it's in towards Shelderup, who has a swing at it. Comes to Otamendi. Now Sanchez deflects it in. A handful of touches, and he finds the net. Renato Sanchez. That will do it.
He's still got time in the next game.
They're looking for another one here. They want to wrap it up in style to Flamengo. Oh, it might break here. It does! It was rough. It was scrappy. But they've got their third. It's the man who's just come on. Wallace Jan.
That's what it needs to be. But as of yet, LAFC, they've not sort of figured out where that space is.
Here's Esperance driving forward. Ben Hamida into the box, goes to ground. Belaili keeps it alive. Belaili dancing! Youssef Belaili! Esperance lead!
Lima. It's a great ball in. Aguilera under pressure. Kane will pounce. Harry Kane gives Bayern Munich the lead in Miami. Bayern's top scorer this season gets his first goal at the Club World Cup. Again, they double, triple up on it. Velasco looking for Montiel. He's in around Tar. First time. Oh, he's got around Stanisic too. What a goal! Miguel Montiel! And a goal that sums up the magic. What do we say? Limer, it's a really smart turn. Kane tries to help it on. That's the moment they wanted. Michael Olise picks his spot into the bottom corner. Bayern were on the rack, but they stretched themselves in front again.
Just about finding the feet of Divine Lunga. This is better from Sundowns. What a turn that is. Here comes Lucas Ribera. Lucas Ribera running through a goal. What a moment for Sundowns. Oh, wow. The stylish boys are in town. Masawanda.
Whenever you've got a number 9 and you're playing in midfield, a number 9 has to be the trigger. You see him going close down, you've got to follow up and help him.
What a star, what a story we're looking at here. Oh,
no.
Oh no! Ronwen Williams! Caught napping! Quite an interesting story. Patrick Matthews, he actually got a trial with Borussia Dortmund. This is the number 17 we're speaking about here of Mamelodi Sundowns. Speak more about it in a second. Is Guirassy looks to find Julian Brandt. There's options at the back post, including Bellingham's there, but it is
their top goal scorer. Sahal Garassi finally on the score sheet over in the United States. 35 for the season.
It was the dream start for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Oh, and they've scored one of the goals of the tournament. That's where they're getting joy down the sides, Dortmund.
Julian Brandt drives it across. It could fall back to Joe Bellingham on the volley. His first goal as a Borussia Dortmund player.
He needs to be careful. He's only a yellow card away from missing their last match. Was a late sub in the opening game, picks up a card still. Bellingham.
All the way across, that one deflected in. It's an own goal for Svensson.
Aquena.
It's a clever little chip over the top, header flicked on off the post and on the rebounds. It's in from Ikram Raiders.
2-0 up, put it 1-0. They were comfortable, they were cruising. And then Williams made the mistake to give Dortmund a chance and a foothold in the game to make it 2-1.
Here they come again, Mamelodi Sundowns.
There's a chance.
The semi-final, which saw Brazil overcome Germany with a goal from Ronaldo. That tournament where Brad was in goal for the USA when he reached the quarter-final stage. Uraba on the move here, what a chance! And they've scored the opening goal! Ryoma Watanabe! What a story here! Uraba Red Diamonds have the advantage against the Giants of Inter. And could there be a big surprise in store? Just a start those fans were dreaming of.
Completely against the run of play. It took them 10 minutes to have the ball. I said when they played long, they had to figure out a way to get on the second ball. Savio did just that, kept possession of the play. We wanted to see more from Watanabe in the first game. Should be a lot of communication going on, a lot of people following, blocking runners.
In swinging ball, oh, and flicked in, and Inter are level. They've got the goal they craved. Heartbreak for Uraba Red Diamonds. An Inter corner, and they're level through their captain, Lautaro Martinez.
Well, it's been coming since minute one. This is just a remarkable finish. It's sort of like an overhead kick. His back is to goal. You see right foot off the laces. Gives the goalkeeper little chance. He wouldn't even have seen it coming. A lot of bodies in front of it. You look at the goalkeeper's view there. Up and over the heads of the Urawa.
Even the Uraba centre-backs have been so good. There's Bastoni. Flicked away. It's Sucic. Driven low by him. And put in! And that may well be a winning goal for Inter in stoppage time from Valentin Carboni.
Hit it with quite a lot of pace and still get it over the wall and under the crossbar.
He scored one in the Brazilian league this season. He's got 4 assists. And so also looking at it, plenty in the wall for Ulsan. It's going to be Arias into the top corner. An absolute beauty from the Colombian international. And you can understand just why he is smiling.
What a strike that is. It's interesting to see in the replay. I think it is the goalkeeper's corner, so to speak, but he hits it so well. Like we said before, with pace, with a bit of curl as well. And 1-0, very much. They deserve it. Oh, what a strike.
Whenever one goes, the other sits. And so with the clever little back heel, nearly picked up Hercules, but here come Ulsan. First time really they've been able to get away with Here is still going. Can he get the shot away? He can. It's a dangerous ball across the face of goal. And it's 1-1. Completely against the run of play. And Ulsan are level. And it's Lee Jin-hyun. Would you believe it? It's an under-hit pass from Hercules. And here's a chance for Ulsan. Uriki just chipping it through. Vixen get to the ball first, can't find a teammate. The danger isn't fully clear yet. And that's a good ball in, and Ulsan lead. Incredible. And it's who's got the goal. I mean, they've done so much defending in this first half, and once again, against the run of play, they're able to score.
Yeah, once again, it's a cross coming in that Fluminense just cannot deal with. Great header from good ball in, but Fluminense will be so disappointed going into halftime, possibly 2-1 behind. Look at that. I think Freitas need to follow.
Since he took over in April, they've had 10 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. Bulk of those losses coming early on in his tenure.
Nice.
But they've worked it well here. Space for Keno. And 3 in the centre. What can he produce? Lovely footwork once more. Here's a chance, and it's 2-2. It's Nonato. And Fluminense have their equaliser.
And it's Keno's come on the left. Get Everaldo Kanu a chance to attack the ball, attack the areas.
Fuentes this time with the corner. Towards Everaldo, does attack it, Arias jumping well. Here's another chance, he's mishit. Surely it's going to be 3-2, and it is. They've turned it around, Fluminense, and it's Freitas, the centre-back, who hammers it home. Here's Arias. Open spaces now for Fluminense, especially down that right-hand side. Nonato saying he wants some more movement. Eventually Arias does make the move. Here's Arias towards Keno. It's 4-2. That's the icing on top of the cake.
Probably their average transfer fees in and around 18 million euros. Here they come again. It is that footwork. Oh, what a goal! It is a sensational strike from Kenan Yildiz. That one will definitely count as one of his, and will definitely count as one of the best we've seen at the tournament so far. Flicked onto Amrabat. A run made by Lorch, and it's a good one. One touch over the goalkeeper. It's in. Game on again. Tembing Kozi Lorch gets the goal. Sudan to Kolomwani. Yildiz down the middle. Kolomwani might not need him. Now he uses Yildiz. Gets it onto his right foot. Rolls it in. No matter the scenario or where he is on the pitch. Or is there one bright moment for Benabid in this game? Deep into added time. Lajovic scores. Their big man up top. As cool as you like into the bottom corner. And Juventus are all but set now for the last 60. 4-1 they lead.
Real Madrid's sort of armoury that they have is not really there. These runs behind is what's needed.
That's a clever flick from one Garcia to the other. Here's Fran Garcia. Bellingham into the penalty area. Jude Bellingham! Jude delivers for Real Madrid. Fits in so comfortably, doesn't he, Arda Güler?
Yeah, the position narrow as well. He's obviously had to change because of the situation. He's the out.
You wouldn't think they're a man light because here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's back for Arda Güler! Real Madrid are putting on a show here in North Carolina. The Galacticos love it.
Rodgers can do that.
Howson sees the running behind Bowerman. That runner is Vinicius Junior. Again, remember, a man like Real Madrid. Not many options, but he finds one. Valverde. Out wide to Brahim Diaz. Into the path of Valverde! Federico Valverde is there. Faced with Modric, Ceballos and Brahim Diaz. And now Antonio Rudiger, who gets stuck in, as you'd always expect. Chance over Pachuca, deflection, and they're back in it. And it's the man we talked about pre-match, the danger man, Montiel, Elias Montiel, the teenager, pulls one back for Pachuca. And with 10 minutes to go,
Manchester City have got a new set-piece coach in place for this tournament. James French, who worked at Liverpool in the past, has come in. Gundogan. Haaland was ready for it to come, but it's the back of the net anyway. What a sweet finish from İlkay Gundogan. He had teammates at the far post. Would it be Echeverri? Would it be Bernardo Silva? It's Echeverri. It's his first ever goal from Manchester City. The Wonder Kid has arrived. Spiralling the free kick around the wall. And the goalkeeper barely flinched. For Erling Haaland, who scored on the last day of the Premier League season from the spot. He did have a penalty saved by Jordan Pickford against Everton in December. It's the first time a goalkeeper had saved a Haaland spot kick in the league. And that one puts the goalkeeper the wrong way with no problem at all. Goal number 32 of the season for Erling Haaland.
Caps are there for Man City now. Aileen have opened up.
This is Bernardo Silva. Scanning the... Who's in for his second goal of the game. The tide was creeping in. Would have gone for a corner. Cherki's kept it alive, and he's been able to spin away from Eric, who stays down claiming he was fouled there. Rodri to Bob, and he catches the keeper out of the front post. City score what they hope is their fifth. Alina complaining that Eric was fouled in the build-up. Milestone he'll hope to hit during this Club World Cup in the USA. Again, their own worst enemy at times. Alain, as Haaland is unselfish, and Cherki is in for his first goal from Manchester City. The French midfielder gets his tally up and running.
He's 23 last week. One of the best left backs in world football. Mendes there with the ball in. It's just about touched away. And then it's fired in. And there is the goal. Paris Saint-Germain have the lead. Christian Roldan, good ball by him. They could be in here. It's Vargas. And he turned inside. And PSG just about clear the ball away. Now they break away. Bradley Barker. Barker with the pass. Hakimi! It's 2-0. So clinical.
Alvarez didn't come off. Not much has. Here though, Correa blocks. Alvarez chasing scraps now really here. Alvarez fizzed across! And there is hope. And there is Griezmann. And a goal back. They need 2 more in 4 minutes plus stoppage time.
Here's the Val towards the back post. Heads it back into the danger area. And eventually, Redondo able to clear it long. As Inter Miami might be able to break now in numbers. Look at the space. Look at the time. Allende. Oh! Tadeo Allende will give in to Miami.
And they really should have conceded that.
And they've won the ball back here brilliantly with Fati. There's options to the left and the right. Instead feeds Abu Ali on the left. Off the inside of the post and in. Al Ali take the lead. Their first goal in this FIFA Club World Cup. And it's a beautiful, calm finish from the Palestinian international. Throwing players forward, it's like a basketball game. That's a lovely little ball in. And here is Namasso. He feeds a nice little ball into Mora. Still going Mora. Still going Mora. It's 1-1. And what a goal that is from the 18-year-old star. Missed a gilt-edged chance earlier. But that was Maradona-esque. And Porto are level. Now we're ready. Abu Ali against Ramos. And Abu Ali makes it 2-1. Al Ali retake the lead. It's his second goal of the night for the Palestinian international. He does what Trezeguet couldn't do.
Also the fact that they finished third, got knocked out of the Europa League too early, that's going to have hurt them as well.
And here is Gomez. Good options on the overlap, but Gomez is going to go for goal brilliantly. Well, he's been a live wire all match. And what a finish that is. As Porto level things up again.
Strikes do not come much sweeter than that.
Standing off Gomez. We were talking about the experiment that Anselmi had made by not playing Samu Agahawa. As here come Al Ali, chance to make it 3-2, and there it is. And it's the hat-trick for Abu Ali. Incredible. As this amazing game takes yet another twist. Feels like we're going to get more goals, surely, with what we've seen in this game. We're in swinging ball. Here's Samu Agahawa. Here, there we have it. Another goal. Just as I was saying, we were going to get more. And it's the 6th goal of the game. And Porto equalise for the 3rd time.
Well, this is calamitous defending.
Brazilian fans are not liking it, I can tell you.
Suarez. Luis Suarez. Gets past 1 or 2. Luis Suarez still for Inter Miami! It's more mayhem in Miami. Luis Suarez back on the score sheet.
Plenty of options in the area here for Al Ali. There's 5 players in total. He comes to the edge of the area. Ramdan with the effort. It's 4-3. Al Ali take the lead for a 4th time. A stunner of a strike this time from Mohamed Ben Ramdan.
Peter Roca.
On top of some very good defending from Avilés and Falcone.
They've both been superb, haven't they, at the back? Maxi Falcone and Tomas Alaves. That's a clever pass. Chance of Paulinho! There's one! Richard Rios. Not a great pass. You can already see the tired legs in full flow. Piqueres. That one lofted it into Lopez. Falcone! Oh, wow! A goal
Well, you wonder whether that would be the final nail in the coffin for Anselmi if they finish bottom of this group.
And here comes Vega. He finds Pepe, urged to shoot, does score! It's 4-4! And for the fourth time, Porto come from behind. And that could well end Al Ahly's hopes of making the last 16.
Started the last game as one of the replacements, one of the changes made by Miguel Russo. Corner's a good one, it's in. It has found a way in, and Boca have their all-important crucial goal. Di Lollo starts them on their journey. Still a long way to go. Gerson Lagos with the responsibility here. This could be a big moment for Auckland City, an historic one as well. Lagos delivery in towards Gray, it's in! Auckland City score at the Club World Cup. Christian Gray.
Don't forget, if you've got a second device, you can watch both games simultaneously on the DAZN app. Orsnes, good delivery in. What a finish! Sheldrup! Never mind securing their passage to the last 16. Benfica will now have their eyes on topping the group.
Free kick for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez to take it. Too far out to shoot. So he floats it into the back post. There's a header by Tosin! Free header for the big Chelsea centre-back. And in the 3rd minute of injury time, Tosin Adarabioyo rises highest to give Chelsea the lead here in Philadelphia. They've had plenty of set pieces. None they've taken, and now they have. So Esperance defenders running into each other. Two-guy tries to recover. It's a big tackle. Got the ball. Delap. Great strength by Liam Delap. Great footwork. Great finish, Liam Delap. The new boys arrived at Chelsea.
Bouanga. Let it drift across. Denny Bouanga. Quick thinking from LAFC punishes a stationary Flamengo. An LAFC lead courtesy of their star man. Leo Ortiz will carry. Ortiz into the midfield for Jorginho. Quick pop pass forward. Winding through. Wallace-Yan equalises. An instant impact for Flamengo.
What did I say about this Flamengo team? They just don't panic. They keep playing their own way, their own identity, and the whole of the pitch just opens up for Wallace-Yan. And he takes full advantage. He's just seeing everything parting. And it just opens up beautifully, and he then has the composure himself to find the finish. They say that you're at your most vulnerable when you've just scored. Well, that's a prime example of it with LAFC. And also, like I've said about Flamengo,
Can he release the pass? He does. It's Achampong. Edge of the box. There's the shot, and the save will spin up and in for 3. The shot from range, full of power. It's actually Tyreek George with
Kotu. Gross again. Either that final ball or that final shot that has been lacking for Dortmund, but they've nearly won the ball back. They have won the ball back. Bellingham, still Bellingham. Now Svensson, and there is the opening goal for Borussia Dortmund. And as the old saying goes, if you keep knocking at the door, eventually it will open, and BVB have the lead.
Only 2 to mark, and the options are everywhere else, and just, I think, got to be a bit more aggressive, take a bit more of a gamble at the back.
Diossa took on the shot. My goodness,
Nelson Diosa, noted for long-range shooting. Goodness me, isn't he just? That is a cannonball for Monterrey to take the lead.
The back pass for Nishikawa. Headed by Ramos. Now Jesus Corona. Alvarado onto Berterame! Now the goals are flowing for the Mexicans. And nights where goal difference could become the crucial factor. They've got 2 in the space of 3 minutes here. Oliver Torres. Jesus Corona for Monterrey. This is promising. It's Corona! They get better and better for Monterrey. Right now, they are in Club World Cup dreamland.
Yeah, Rivers still trying to press, even though they're down a man.
Sucic. Esposito scores for Inter! What a moment for him! Pio Esposito, just 19 years of age, scored his first goal for Inter.
I think Mastratuono has a problem. Could be cramp. Just grabbing his right leg around his hip.
This is Bastoni! And that is the perfect way to seal the win for Inter.
Nelson Diosa, added time is almost up. Nelson Diosa on for De La Rosa. They're queuing up here. And Berterame's brace to seal the deal for Monterrey. 4 clear goals.
Hopefully today we'll see them able to utilise the way they would like to play, and that is with fast transitions and wide areas.
And talking of the wide areas, Mufid, it's a good ball in, it's found the space as well for the shot! And Malula didn't take long at all, did he? Fires it! Pass through Patricio. It is a dream start for Wydad.
It's Nouri. That's a clever ball. Picking out Jeremy Doku! Scored by the Belgian, but created by a piece of Algerian magic. That's a world-class pass from Eric Nouri.
As really was a threat, making those double movement runs in behind. First goal of the tournament came that way.
Oh, mistake from City at the back, and in goes Tune Coop Miners. Edison has no one else to blame but himself. And just as Pep Guardiola's team had got the perfect breakthrough, great run made forward here. Mateus Nunes. Oh, and it's into his own net by Kalulu. The incisive break by Mateus Nunes unsettles the Juventus defence. And Pierre Kalulu will be so disappointed. He should have dealt with that much better.
The Wydad supporters behind that goal doing everything to put the Togo striker off. Big moment this for him and for Aline to score their first goal at this year's Club World Cup, which he does. A confident penalty. The dance moves are out. Aline's party finally, after much delay.
Savinho. Reinders, bit of space now. Mateus Nunes outside him. Wonderful weight on the pass. Haaland must score. It's one of the more clumsy finishes of his career, but they all count. Goal number 33 of the season for Manchester City for Erling Haaland.
man who's got a lot right in this tournament. Looking for Laba. Oh, he's taking it off the chest of Guilherme. It's a good ball as well. On the slide was Palacios. Somehow comes out with it. Laid back to Kaku! You wait a whole tournament for a goal and two come along at once.
Ederson looks for Haaland. Hot day like this, sometimes good to skip the midfield. Haaland in front of Foden. It's surely going to be in. Phil Foden establishes a 3-goal buffer for Manchester City, who are surely now on their way to winning this group and becoming the only team to win 3 out of 3. Cherki, the new signing from French club Lyon. Thuram, back out to Gundogan. Haaland was close, back to him. Great save, Di Gregorio. Oh, but you can't legislate for that. It's a thunderbolt amid the thunderstorms in Orlando. Savinho makes it Manchester City 5-1 in front now. Sometimes sort of solidify a team and make sure they're not in any way complacent going into the knockout stages.
Yeah, I can see that idea. Obviously, it's not good ever to lose football matches, but it can kind of give you a reality check when you can get away with it and refocus for the knockout games where you cannot lose.
Vlahovic, finally a bit of service, finally a chance to show what he can do. Juve.
Bowerman was looking for Kennedy, couldn't get there. It's popped forward to Salem. Salem lets it drift, and it's in! Salem Al-Dosari with Al Hilal's first goal. They lead Pachuca.
That's a good ball by Baidu into Nene. Ratkov wants to return. Fran Garcia reads it well and finds a teammate Ardagula. Very well defended by the young fullback. What a ball that is. Vinny Jr. has support, but he might go alone. Vinny Jr. He has his moment at the Club World Cup. His liner. Forward to Baidu. Given away to Jude Bellingham. Ardagula. Oh, it's a heavy touch into the path. Vinny Jr. for 2. Cuts it back. And there's the finish by Federico Valverde. And in the blink of an eye, it's 2-0 to Real Madrid. And it came from nothing. Still danger. Blocked. And away. Alexander-Arnold through the middle. For Gonzalo Garcia, that's not a good clearance by Gadou. Gonzalo Garcia for 3! This young man continues to impress for Real Madrid.
Sergei flicks it on, Leonardo chasing Bowerman. Bowerman recovers. Neves. Leonardo will be in an offside position, I assume, but he will finish it anyway. And he's bent his run. Leonardo finishes finally.
And if anyone is playing him onside, it's the tired Bowerman.